So I did it. I finally bought the expensive Apple case, something that a budget version could easily do. Here's what I think. Welcome back to the channel. Today I have the iPad Pro official smart folio from Apple, and I just had to get it. I mean, it is very, very expensive what you get. You can get some on Amazon cheaper, and particularly I'm going to be doing a quick comparison with ESR's case, which in all honesty is actually a really, really good deal. But what swayed me into getting this was I've always wanted to get an Apple case, and the price obviously puts people off really, but it was just the quality, and immediately straight out the box it feels, I mean, compared to the ESR, which is probably about a month old, you can see a bit of wear on it, but I mean it does feel a bit more premium straight off the bat. It does feel a bit smoother, not too much smoother. It's not a huge advantage. If I then open it up, by the way, I love this pencil flap on here. Even though I don't actually have an Apple Pencil, it does secure the iPad a bit more. Comparing it on the inside, I mean, if I just have them side by side here, yeah, the inside, I mean, which is one inside better than the other? It feels a bit nicer, just a tiny bit nicer than the Apple. I can tell this one is more expensive. Is it that much better than it? I mean, this I got for 15 quid. This obviously, well, you know the price, it was £79. It is a lot more expensive. If you're getting the Apple, I mean, one bit of confidence you can have is that their magnets are going to be absolutely spot on. You're not going to get any issues with it. Saying that, I haven't had any issues with this as such, but I'm just going to put this to one side. But as you can tell, it's obviously gathering together a good few marks. I'm just going to get rid of that. And apparently this does it the same, but everywhere I looked online, particularly on Reddit, they said their Apple one would last quite a few years, whereas the third-party ones, you'd probably get a year or two out of them. And that's what really swayed me. But if I just pop it in, yep, snaps in, as usual. It's that wobbly test. The ESR one's quite good as well. And if I shut it, wow. Wow, I think this is slightly lighter than the ESR ones, and it's absolutely flat. I mean, I'll show you with the ESR case, but the ESR case doesn't actually go flat. It's almost got like I can't show you on here, but it's got a slight bump everywhere, and actually, let me just try it. And obviously the sleep and wake function work with the Apple one, but yeah, okay, all right, that's actually flat. If you're wondering why I'm doing this, you'd probably see, because I tend to use the tablet in this mode as well, and wow, yeah. Let me just try it on the ESR one. Got ESR's case here. Let me just pop it in. And good thing is this flap actually goes all the way at the back, but it doesn't sit completely flat, and you only notice it when you're holding it. I don't know if you can see this gap here. In fact, yeah, this is what happens when you almost hold it like a book and use it. It just kind of bobbles open, and it's just, you have to keep sort of pushing it. For the price bracket, you can't really complain much, but I didn't get that out of the Apple one. It stays flat. I mean, even like this, the magnets are, I think it's the magnets really. It's not so much, material's obviously better, but it's the magnets where it shines. This is the closer look at the ESR Folio rebound case, and obviously you can see it's not so much wear and tear, it's more grease marks, to be honest. But yeah, it does tend to get dirty. And the edges tend to curl over a bit. ESR claim it's a bit better than other companies, but obviously compared to the Apple one, it does tend to, I don't know if you can see, but it's already creasing over, and I've only had it a month. Yeah, and there's some marks on the back as well. Some of it can be wiped off, some of it probably can't be. But it's the same protection at a fraction of the price, honestly. I can shake it about and it sits quite firm on it, really. It's supposed to allegedly be one of the stronger ones out of the third-party cases. But yeah, this is the, oh, there you go. And obviously the sleep wake function doesn't work, but I tend not to do that anyway. I switch my iPad off after use anyway. I tend not to put it on standby, just to allow it to rest, but I know some people want to keep it on standby. One, typing position like this, and you've got your second position, which is either for popping a Bluetooth keyboard just in front of it, or maybe lying down and watching TV in front of you. But these are the two positions it has. Now let's show the Smart Folio, Apple Smart Folio case, their positions. Right, it's got one position over here, which is your standard one. Then if I stand it up, it's got another one, but immediately compared to the ESL one, this one's not as much relaxed. It's quite vertical, actually. Okay, so this is one viewing angle, and I'm just trying to do this one-handed, and it should lock into the second one, and that's the second viewing angle, so it tilts it back slightly. So that's quite definitely an advantage of the ESR case. But yeah, I mean, when the case is obviously shut, it's just a bit of protection, really. It's not, oh yeah, it feels a lot better than the ESR case. You can feel the premium quality there. But you don't buy these cases for protection. I mean, you might want to put them in a bag, just protect from scratches, and it just allows you to sort of just pull it off, really. I think that's the major advantage, and you get to appreciate how thin the iPad is. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you considering the Apple Folio case? Are you considering one of the budget ones? Which budget one have you been eyeing? Because I think the ESR case definitely is a good one to go for. But as you can tell, it's got a month of usage on it, and already it's just getting a bit of marks. But then again, the Apple Folio does that. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Like and subscribe, and until next time.